I got a new webcam from one of my friends, so I decided I'm going to start making videos. And I already made one video stating the fact that I'm real. And I wanted to make a second video to teach people about cyberbullying. I've seen it a lot, especially online, and I noticed that a lot of people don't do anything to help. And it honestly, it makes me sad. Like, how hard is it for someone to tell another person to leave someone alone or stand up for that person? There was a girl that I stood up for. She was 22 years old, and she was getting picked on by some other girl. And I think the worst part was that there were two grown men in their 30s, almost 40s, picking on this girl. And only me and some other guy stood up for her. And I took it the wrong way. I ended up yelling at everyone. But later I apologized and told them why I yelled at them. I'm very defensive. I don't care if I know someone or not. I will stand up for anyone. And this is really throwing me off because I can see myself in this thing and my lips don't match the words. But anyways, oh my god, this is going to drive me crazy. It's not that hard to stand up for someone. I do it all the time, especially over the internet. Like, do you understand how many cyberbullies there are and how many people have committed suicide because of cyberbullies? Like, honestly, I don't think it's that hard to stick up for someone. I mean, put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if you were the one who was getting bullied and had no one to help you? How would you feel if this person who didn't even know you just treated you like crap? I know people who have killed themselves because of bullies. It's the same thing in schools. The popular kids pick on everyone else because they think it's cool. It's not cool. If anything, it's pathetic. Why don't you pick on someone else who can actually, like, no, that's a bad idea. Like, I shouldn't have said that. But, I mean, I pick on my siblings, but that's because they're my siblings. It doesn't mean it's okay. Of course not, no. But I know when to stop. And there is such thing as tough love. They are my siblings, and I have to toughen them up for the whole world. But you possibly don't even know these people, and you pick on them. And you don't know if they have any friends or anyone to talk to. I mean, I was a part of this community action team, and we would go to schools and perform skits about anti-bullying. And I hear some of these stories, like these children, like kindergartners and first and third, second graders. I totally just skipped the two, but I went back to it. But there was one that I'll never forget. A kindergartner raised his hand, and we called on him. And because we asked about their personal experience about bullies, and this little boy says, "Oh, well, my mom saw this kid kill himself on the news because he was getting bullied." A kindergartner. You wonder why there's so many shootings? It's because people are getting bullied. Why don't you just treat people like equals? That's what we are. You may not see it that way, but we are. So why is it so hard to just be friends with someone? I mean, how would you feel if you had no friends and people just kept picking on you? I mean, my little sister, she gets picked on all the time. So does my little brother. Because my little brother has one leg that's shorter than the other, and only has 3 toes on that foot. Because he was born that way. And he has really bad anger problems now because people pick on him. I am the way I am for my siblings. I'm strong and independent and brave for my siblings. the last person who picked on my little sister got an earful. I couldn't threaten him because he was just a kid. And I'm 18. It's not right. I told the bus driver, if he lays one more finger on my little sister, he'll be hearing from me. And so will the principal and everyone else who he has to go through. And he will lose his job. And I'm not even kidding, like, this legitimately happened. My other sister had done the same thing. I wasn't aware of that. But we both stuck up for our little sister. And if my little sister would have told me that someone else was being picked on that bus, you better believe that I would have done the same exact thing. And someone's coming into my garage, so I will call this the end. Hope you learned something.